You need to get on count.
Hey, it's not Mothman. It is not Mothman.
Are you sure?
It is not Mothman. No, it is not Mothman.
Okay, ready? Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys.
We're ready.
You're on record.
All right, everybody, welcome back once again here to the Ford Ice Center, the Ice Castle here, as we get ready to watch MTSU take on Georgia Tech. Going to be a dandy, Zachary. And now we've got the starting lineups ready to go, right?
Yes, we do. So for MTSU, we have Michael Settle at center. Left wing is Clay Stelzer. Right wing is Lyndon Palmer, the 39 points goal last year, 21 goals, 19 assists. And Jackson Ruthert at left defensive mid. Right defensive mid is Zachary Thomas. Goalie is Stephen Willem. And then for Georgia Tech, as we're about to go right back in to the action, actually, is center with the captain, Matthew Conley. Left wing, Andrew Bonner. Right wing is Ryan Rule. Left defenseman is Teddy Lambert. Right defenseman is Earl Gretzinger. And goalie is Colin Fessler.
Alrighty, well, there's your lineups for tonight. And, folks, it is time for hockey action live at Ford Ice Center. Let's not waste any more time and get right to it. And we're underway from the Ice Castle. And starting out, MTSU with the early steal off the turnover. Tech fighting right back, but there you can see Settle going in early, Zachary.
No, definitely. That was a good step in there by Stelzer.
Puck played along the boards. Georgia Tech with it back. And nice steal that time. Taylor takes care of it and passes it deep down. Fessler tips it away, and Georgia Tech right back along the boards. Back inside, there was Settle once again. Georgia Tech now taking it back up the ice. And the puck will once again go back into the zone, and Georgia Tech will play it from the back.
Right now you're seeing, and it looks like that may be an offsides.
It appears to be the case. So an early offsides in the first minute of play. So, again, kind of wonder if that early season kind of trying to get used to things is playing a factor here.
No, this is just a really good forecheck there from MTSU, keeping the puck, in the defensive zone for Georgia Tech.
Good point. Georgia Tech taking it right back, and you can see in a good position up against the blue line. Jackets push it inside. Outside now. Right up along the boards is Settle. Thomas tries to forecheck it away, and you can see the physicality of the players on display here. A lot of forechecking going on. Who's going to get out of the scrum with the puck? It's going to be MTSU, and here come the Rowdy Raiders. Silicon in, and the shot at net just gets right. Assume they're not on you.
That was a good deflection there from the Georgia Tech defenseman.
Good point. Georgia Tech going to take it back, and that Jackets defense really saved them that time. And great goaltending from Fessler to keep that one out of the net. MTSU once again, and here they go on the attack, and puck will be deflected and into the net, and that'll be a nice souvenir for somebody. Just went right up and over, so Georgia Tech already kind of on the defensive here. We're seeing a lot of Jackets trying to prevent MTSU from going to the inside.
Yes, definitely. And the Rowdy Raiders right now are keeping Georgia Tech into their defensive zone, keeping the pressure high.
Tech wins the face-off, and Georgia Tech will now push it up the court. And a nice job on the forecheck, but Georgia Tech takes it right back. Jackets continue to apply the pressure. Going to the inside. Shot at net and a score, and the Jackets strike first.
1, 2, 3, easy goal, 1-0.
Yeah, that did not take much time at all, and the Jackets sting the Raiders early on. 1-0 Georgia Tech. But like you said, the great passing to the inside really affected how MTSU played that one, and just nothing they could do. So 17:38 left in the first period, and already a Georgia Tech lead. Can the Rowdy Raiders respond? It'll be Settle in the face-off for the Rowdy Raiders. Puck will go back. And still deflected. MTSU with it. Up along the boards, played up against the blue line. Here comes Suther. 2-on-1 to the inside. Oh, and a great defensive play by Georgia Tech. But the puck, just goes up over Fessler. And MTSU going to play it right back to the inside. Shot it. And if he could have shot the puck accurately, it might have been a goal for MTSU, Zach.
I just bounced up on the stick there. Oh.
To the inside. And it's, again, Fessler with the incredible goaltending. What a night Fessler's had so far for Georgia Tech. And the Jackets will play it up along the boards. There's Banus up against the blue line. Taylor takes it. And Settle will settle the puck inside. And again, Palmer had it for a second but couldn't make much of it. And Fessler was able to see that one coming. Puck goes along the boards once more. And Settle, trips up, but MTSU with it. Playing keep away from the back of the net. Rathert's going to wait. And Georgia Tech will give the puck back to MTSU at center ice. Sizzling, and here comes Settle up along the boards. Race for the puck. Who's going to get it? MTSU will hold it momentarily up against the blue line. To the inside, puck deflected. And again, that Georgia Tech defense continues to keep MTSU from getting in striking distance, Zach.
Yeah, but MTSU is doing a good job of keeping it in the defensive zone of Georgia Tech.
Right, you are. A lot of presence in there. You take away that early goal on the pass, MT really has dominated when it comes to getting into Georgia Tech's defensive zone.
Good hit there.
Great hit by Georgia Tech again. Thomas back to the outside. And again, Georgia Tech trying to keep MTSU away. But you have to feel as though sooner or later these body blows by MTSU are going to add up, and the Brutilators will get an opportunity to really put it into the net.
No, definitely behind the good save there.
Great save that time.
Georgia Tech right into the slot. Even better positioning there from the Rowdy Raider goalkeeper.
Right you are. Here comes another face-off in the MTSU defensive zone. Raiders take it up. Puck is almost put in. But again, it's MTSU with the denial. They take it inside. You got to see that. That passing continues to be huge for the Jackets. Nice save by Wilhelm. He's been able to keep a few pucks from getting in when they probably should have. Knights. And
Have to go all that far in. Just kind of. Oh, here it comes.
Icing
There you go. Icing. You're good. Good job, man.
Thanks, Dan.
Very good job there from MTSU. You know, playing defense and good position there from Wellham.
Good point. And it's going to be MTSU taking it. Settle will take it from the face-off circle. Roberts settle here. Puck goes out. And MTSU will take it up, trying to defend it. 2-on-1. MTSU with the advantage. Oh, what a hit to the inside. Love the physicality that time. And MTSU will take it back up.
Man down.
And man is down. That is Jackson Rathert. And you can see shaken up right there up along the board, Zach. He took a tough hit to the inside. They're going to walk him back, and that's good to see. But tough hit and a tough blow for MTSU early. And he'll go down to the bench. So Rathert for MTSU getting injured here early on. We'll hopefully see him back in the game. Hopefully it isn't too severe of an injury. But for now, MTSU must play on. Puck is going to be covered up by Wilhelm. And we'll see another face-off potentially here. Georgia Tech and MTSU in the face-off circle. Settle will give it up. And here's a great opportunity if they can get to it. And not quite the angle for Palmer. Palmer, the MTSU's leading goal scorer last year, couldn't quite get the angle he wanted on that one. And now trying to make something of it. Georgia Tech takes it back. And puck is going to be put to the back.
That's
Thomas.
That's going to be interference.
Yes, it will. Good call on that one, Zachary. Interference. So another opportunity here. Substitutions being made for both teams. We'll see the next lines come out. Georgia Tech has been able to push it more into the MTSU defensive zone as the period has worn on. Got to think again that physicality they've showed really playing a factor here. Going to send the puck back. Face off, slap shot, and not going to quite go in. MTSU holds for now, and they will continue to hold. Taylor puts it back.
Good
Puck will be
deflection
played
there.
along the boards.
Good deflection there by Wrench.
Very good deflection indeed. Up along the boards once more. And Georgia Tech will take it from the inside. Wrench, trying to wrench it up against the boards. And a save by Fessler. A nice, kind of almost a nonchalant shot by MTSU that time. But Fessler, not to be outdone, saves the puck. So MTSU will have to wait again.
That was a good dangle there from the Rowdy Raider.
Palmer takes it up, and Georgia Tech will win the face-off. Georgia Tech has held the advantage in a majority of these face-offs so far. It's going to be crucial to see if MTSU can fix that. Stalls are up along the boards. Puck will be played back. Fessler will put it up against the glass. Stalls are with it for the moment, and again, it's going to be Georgia Tech taking it over. Clay Stalls are trying to make something of that. Tech will take it back up the court. Oh, and a steal by Stalzer. One-on-one. Scores! And MTSU strikes! Clay Stalzer. That was fancy like Applebee's on a date night, and MTSU has tied it at 1-1.
And good job over there from Stalzer being very aggressive, especially short-handed. Stalzer went forehand, backhand, forehand.
Beautiful job by Stalzer, and now MTSU has all the momentum to roll down the hill. Tech will take it back. Shot inside. Tech from the face-off circle once more.
Good
And
poke check there.
great poke check by Settle that time. Corey Settle with a brilliant job on the defensive side of the puck. As Seabrook looks to take it to the inside for Georgia Tech.
Back to 5-on-5.
5-on-5 Settle, and he'll give it back.
Offsides.
Offsides is indeed called. Right you are, partner. Albanese and Kitzmiller were close to that one for MTSU, but just jumped the gun a little bit too early. And again from the face-off circle. And again, Georgia Tech wins a face-off. Zach, it's really important for MTSU and Georgia Tech to win these. What is Georgia Tech doing right now that's really helping them with that? And puck will be deflected almost up. And again, Georgia Tech just short as Seabrook tries to get it back to the inside. Tech with it once more. Shot on net. Oh, what a play. And another save. And again deflected off. How about Wilhelm?
That was a great pass by Rule, straight to the point, and an even better save there by Wilhelm.
Wilhelm continues to be a brick wall for MTSU. And you know once you run into a brick wall, all momentum is immediately stopped. Great job by him so far. And he'll make another save right there. And we will see another face-off between MTSU and Georgia Tech. 10:55 remaining in the first. played along the boards once more. Corey Settle down there. Rathert looks like he's back in the game. And Tech takes it back from the blue line to the inside, and there's Settle with the steal. Settle takes it up the court. Settle again, shot, no good. But a great effort that time from Settle, just couldn't get the placement he wanted.
Out of play.
And out of play is indeed called. So both teams taking great shots, and sooner or later that will find a way to recoup into goals. We'll see how things develop. Substitutions will be made. Face-off about to happen. And Zachary, what do you think has really been the main theme we've seen so far?
It's MTSU doing a really good job on the forecheck, being high up, and really resulting in turnovers in the defensive half for Georgia Tech.
Good call there. Oh, man, another near goal for MTSU. Puck's played to the inside, and Tech will take it back. But Stalzer, again, after the early goal, nearly put in another one.
I think that got caught in his helmet.
Might have. Stalzer on the other side. Oh, and Palmer was tripped up, and that is indeed going to be a penalty for Georgia Tech. And Zachary, we know what that means. Power play opportunity is on the horizon for MTSU.
Well, MTSU's special teams have already gone one goal on the shorthanded. So.
Right. And we will see what will happen from this opportunity here for MTSU. Power play chance coming up here. Stalzer with it. And Banis slap shot in and deflected just off the mark. So it isn't quite going to work out yet, but MTSU still with time. Settle, Robert Settle looking at it. Tech plays it along the boards. Nice game of keep away right there. And we will continue MTSU already got a shorthanded goal earlier with Stalzer. Georgia Tech trying to replicate that success. Puck played along the boards once more. Lyndon Palmer gives it back to Stalzer. Stalzer again streaking down the court. And shot is going to be, oh, what a save by Fessler with the glove hand. And we will wait and see here. Face-off should be on the way. Sicilin face-off, and Georgia Tech will take it. Banis up along the boards, and MTSU will wait on this one. Oh, and the pass is going to be deflected. Georgia Tech takes it back, and all the way to the inside. And again, nice save by Wilhelm. Close call that time. And puck will be played back.
A little under 45 seconds to go back on the power play, so MTSU needs to get something going soon.
Yes, they do. They've only got a short amount of time left. Can they make it stick? Like, as you said, just over 30 seconds remaining now on the power play. But Georgia Tech's penalty kill has been tremendous, to say the least, thus far. So MTSU will have to wait and see. Settle will take it back from center ice. And puck will be pushed into the defensive zone. And tough hit that time. MTSU Settle with it. Settle looking, trying to wrap around. Gives it back over. Slap shot in and just off the mark. But MTSU trying to stay with it. And Georgia Tech will put that one away. And that will be the end of the power play. Great job of a penalty kill that time by Georgia Tech, Zachary.
Yeah, the last opportunity, though, for MTSU was really good. MTSU had, as here comes a shot.
Yeah, a shot from Kitzmiller didn't quite go in, but as you said, really great job by Georgia Tech. But MTSU did have their opportunities, just couldn't capitalize quite. But still, a really good job by MTSU that time. And if you keep going at it, eventually those plays will work out. Oh, and this shot will be put in by Georgia Tech. And the Jackets caught Wilhelm off guard. And now Georgia Tech is taking a 2-1 lead.
And that's going to be Andrew Bauer there. A good pass right to the center and Wilhelm had really no opportunity there.
Nothing Wilhelm really could do at that time. The puck was one place 1 second, and then all of a sudden it's right in front of you, Zach. As a goaltender, there's very little time to react.
But yeah, right there. You're put in an almost impossible situation.
No-win situation that time for Wilhelm. And here comes the play from center ice. MTSU now down 2-1. They were down 1-0 earlier before the goal by Stalzer on the shorthand. Georgia Tech will now have another opportunity, though. Can MTSU even the odds? And tough hit that time from Settle, and Georgia Tech takes it back up the court. And shot on net, and it goes in once again. Make it 2. Georgia Tech again strikes. That was Pierce Seabrook for the Jackets.
Yeah, going down early 3-1. Good pass slot. Good wrist shot. I mean, if you're MTSU, you got to turn around right here. This is your chance. 6:55 left to go in the first period. You really need to get some momentum going to get into the intermission.
All of a sudden, this game has gone from a 1-1 tie to a 3-1 mountain for the Rowdy Raiders to climb. We'll have to see how MTSU responds to this adversity. Puck will be played to the inside. Settle trying to get to it. Settle still playing it along the boards. And Wrench trying to, again, wrench it over. And steals the one with a shot, and it does not go in. Good job on the surprise fake that time, though. Tech pushes it up the court. Rule, and the shot will be saved by Wilhelm. With a nice slap job, nice job by Wilhelm, but Georgia Tech's offense really has started to find a groove here lately, Zachary.
Oh yeah, they really have. They have really capitalized on the defensive mistakes of the Rowdy Raiders. So. Nice pass that time. Settle's got it. Settle plays it along the boards. Wrench trying to get to it. Back towards the icing zone. Puck to Sicilin. Oh, and almost got it in. Oh, hit the post. And much like Cody Parkey did with the field goal, it doesn't quite work out for MTSU after hitting the post. And we will have a stoppage of play here as substitutions are made. Currently 11 shots on goal for MTSU, 12 for Georgia Tech, 6:08 remaining in the first period of action. Settle has it. Settle looking. Oh, try to get it up. And this is a great opportunity inside. Shot, and it goes in! Settle, Johnny on the spot, puts it right in the back of the net. Really good shot. Off the rebound, open net.
What an old-fashioned Western shootout we've got here. Robert Settle with the brilliant play to the inside, and there was nothing Fessler could do on that one. But now we've got a 3-2 game. Puck from center ice. Let's see how MTSU responds. Here comes Palmer. Palmer, oh, what a move to the inside. Shot at net. Puck in the air. Oh, and it's just off the mark. Could have been a 3-3 tie. Instead, Georgia Tech maintains control. Palmer's got it. He got it with his hand, and it's going to be back towards the centers of icing. Not quite going to be icing that time. Tech with it once more. And Georgia Tech will push it up once again towards the back line. Thomas. Jackets to the inside, trying to set up a pass that time. Believe for Seabrook, but did not quite work out. Puck will be played back from the defensive zone of Georgia Tech. Jackets trying to do something with it. Puck is in the air. Kitzmiller tries to grab it. Kitzmiller, and now it will be MTSU going to take it back. Almost gave it to Wilhelm. Kitzmiller trying to get it back at it. Jackets will push over. That's icing call that time, so we'll see another face-off from Tech. MTSU has struggled with face-offs thus far. Tech has won a majority of them. Ramblin' Wreck have really been wrecking MTSU in this part of the game. And we'll wait to see who will do the honors for Georgia Tech.
That's looking better on the drive-by. Didn't think it would.
And here we go. Puck in the air, taken away, opportunity, and again, it's denied by the Jackets defense, who have really put up a guard wall up against the net. Settle with it, diving attempt, and that was, I believe, it looks like number 22, that was Kim. And MTSU trying to put it back now, and he will take it from the back line. So nice defensive play that time by Min Kim, and MTSU is going to have to regroup here. Sisseland, and going to be defended again really well. And an opportunity here for Georgia Tech, not quite. Great job to beat them to the puck that time. MTSU takes it back up against the boards. Bunch of forechecking going on here. Inside of 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Score again, Georgia Tech 3, MTSU with a score of 2. And you can kind of see as the substitutions come in, the tempo dies down for both teams. Trying to reorganize, MTSU takes it back. MTSU 2-on-1 opportunity inside. And again, Fessler denies the Blue Raiders on the doorstep. Tech takes it back up along the boards. And MTSU going to have to try again. Taylor. Robert Settle. Settle already has 1 goal on the night. Stalzer trying to stall, and Georgia Tech takes it back. And
Size cameras. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is.
Ooh! And the save is made by Wilhelm. Nicely done that time as Aiden Hammond and company were near the net for Georgia Tech. But it's Wilhelm.
You're off the stick.
Had a pretty good night considering some of the circumstances.
There's some angles you can't see from this side, so I try to lean in just a little bit.
Oh, really?
Try to catch it.
Here you go. Face off for MTSU. Georgia Tech wins the face off, and Will covers that one up, and we'll see them on the face off.
Smart shot right there from Barry. Just an in-turn. Job fighting his
Good point to make there. And again, the element of surprise probably helped him that time also. Tech tries to take it back, and they will here. Seabrook, who's already got a goal to the outside, not quite going to go. And MTSU will take it back. Nice defensive play by the Rowdy Raiders, and here comes MTSU up the court once more. Palmer, 2-on-1, and just couldn't get it to go. The Eric Carlson kind of maneuver that time for him. Couldn't quite get it. And back to the inside. Opportunity for Stalzer. Shot goes in. Tie game at 3. And it's Clay Stalzer with his second of the night.
That goal was really gets the pass, passes to the point to Stalzer, and Stalzer buries it in the upper right corner.
That was his. He won early. Now it's a 3-3 tie. And Stalzer will again, not Stalzer, excuse me. MTSU takes it from center ice, and we remain at 3-3. It was Kitzmiller on the face-off. 44 for the Blue Raiders. He's having a night himself. From the back, MTSU has a lot of momentum. 2 straight goals scored. First it was Settle, then it was Stalzer with his second of the night. And Tech will watch this one go back, and an icing called. And Zachary, while we got a stoppage here, what do you think has been the main key to MTSU unlocking this barrage of offense late in the first period? Tech will take it up on the face-off. Nice point there. And Tech up against the boards once more. Can Tech capitalize? Can they stop this avalanche going down the hill? Puck played conservatively from the blue line now. Put the ball over. Face-off circle. Shot on net. Nice play by Wilhelm once more. And trying to get it into traffic. Raiders will watch this one go back, and icing will once again be called for MTSU's defense. But sometimes, Zachary, you want to play with icing. You want to get yourself out of a desperate situation. MTSU trying not to allow a goal here late in the going.
No, yeah, with a minute 32, you got to do whatever you got to do. But it keeps the tired defense on the ice for MTSU right now.
That is a good point. MTSU's defense has been playing out here for quite a while. This line for the Blue Raiders trying to hold off Georgia Tech for just a little bit longer, but Tech is relentless right now. Takes it back over. MTSU trying to get it. They will momentarily. Tech plays it up from center ice. And it's probably back. MTSU waits on it. Tech takes it from almost at the blue line. Pass the inside. Oh, almost. That would have been a goal if Georgia Tech could have scored correctly. But not going to go this time. Tech plays it along the boards. MTSU again able to deflect it. And here comes Sicilin going down the court. One-on-one opportunity. Can he get it in? And a nice defensive play by Tech. And that's going to prevent the opportunity. Great job that time by Georgia Tech's defense, as that was Teddy Lambert on the play. Tech takes it back over. Inside of a minute to go in the first period. How is it going to end? Pass to the inside, just off the mark that time for Tech. Couldn't get it to go. Wilhelm in the net, and he's going to cover that one. Smart play, because you want to avert disaster right now.
That was a good job there by Range sprinting back, stopping the odd man rush.
Right you are. That might have been the only thing that really prevented MTSU from giving up a goal to Georgia Tech. But like you said, this defense had played for a while. Now got some fresher faces in there. We'll see if they can hold off Georgia Tech and maybe get a goal for themselves. Pass it over. Stalzer, who's already got 2 goals on the night, and not quite going to get this one to go, but MTSU back on the attack. Raiders will give it back up. Tech from the blue line. Palmer trying to defend it. Palmer takes it back. Palmer, 7 seconds to go. Looking, shot at net, and a glove hand save that time from Fessler. And a 4.3 second time remaining now between MTSU and Georgia Tech in the first period. So MTSU is going to have to get this one out fast if they can win the faceoff.
No, definitely good job there by Palmer. Fakes Deeks. Tries to go for the wrist shot, but is met well there by Fessler.
Faceoff will be won by Georgia Tech, and they'll just cover that one up, and that'll bring us to the end of the first period. An electrifying start that would make Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson proud. 3-3 here at the Ice Castle, the Fort Ice Center here in Antioch, Tennessee, between MTSU and Georgia Tech. What a first period we saw,
really turning the momentum back into their favor, especially after those 2 quick goals really put all the momentum in Georgia Tech's.
Well said. And looks like that should take us to the end of this first period. We will continue to wait. They'll get the Zamponi driver out here. And we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have our first intermission report. Stay tuned here. You're watching MTN Sports Blue Raider Hockey Night. Stay tuned, everybody. Hello, everyone, and welcome back once again to the Ford Ice Center, the Ice Castle, where we just witnessed an incredible first period of action between MTSU and Georgia Tech. Abigail Martin has a big report coming up, so let's hear from her immediately. Let's see what's going on with Abigail.
The first game of the season for the MTSU Blue Raiders, and we are tied up 3-3 against Georgia Tech. And there's a lot to unpack. So let's go ahead and start with Coach Rather. When I talked to him at the pregame, he said the thing about this group is they're strong. Their first line is very experienced. They're excited for a high-tempo game. So let's talk about the tempo. At first, it wasn't really there, and I think that was pretty evident. When it comes to offense, they were easily able to break into the offensive zone, but the defense for Georgia Tech, they were ready to go. It would look at least like a 3-on-1 without that breakaway type of passion in that game. So let's talk about now. They're tied up 3-3. Tempo, it's all there, and it is there for the Blue Raiders. I was sitting over on the bench, and they are excited. They're coming off the bench, and they're like, okay, what can I do? And they're pepping each other up. Even whenever we're going to talk about on the other side, on the defensive side, with the net minding, they're ready to go for the saves. They are backing up their goaltender, and the defense, they know that they need to step up, and they know that they had some issues, and that's the reason that they were down to start this game off. However, the tempo is back on track where they want it. When I spoke to Jackson Taylor, the president of this team, he said that what he didn't like is they were slow. They need to be sure that they are being more aggressive, but in a smart way, and he was very sure to make sure he talked about that part and emphasized that they don't want to be in the penalty box, they don't want to play shorthanded. However, they need to win puck battles. One thing that I saw, they need to win face-off battles. That's something, especially in the offensive zone, you're able to get that puck in the center, pass it out. You can maybe find a shot through the slot. What a twister that is, right? You're able to get that shot up, take it from the wing. I like to see personally what I saw from this team last year and in the past. You pass it out to Jackson Rather, that's up on the point. He's able to get the shot in from the blue line, and you have someone in front. Someone like Corey Settle, or even his brother. The Settle brothers have been absolutely amazing getting in front of the net and making sure their presence is ready to go. Clay Stalzer, Linder Palmer, that's who I'm expected to watch for the second period, and I think we have ourselves a good game. Back to you guys.
That she made there, Zachary, really talking about how the tempo played a factor and how things changed as the first period progressed. So what are some of your thoughts from what we saw there?
I think MTSU did a really good job on the forecheck, forcing turnovers in the defensive zone of Georgia Tech, which really resulted in shot after shot after shot on Wilhelm. And it was really trying to, especially with someone that is that good and that experience, that 90% save percentage from last year, getting those 3 goals early, get you the confidence, momentum. MTSU came out strong. Then they went down 3-1. And then all of a sudden, they instead of sitting back and letting stuff happen to them, they went back on the attack. And that's really what changed the game.
Right, you are. And I got to say, when MTSU went down 3-1, they didn't panic. They didn't get worried. They've been here in this situation before, and they showed that early on in this game. And now they're at a 3-3 tie. This game is theirs for the taking. Loved what I saw from Clay Stalzer, those 2 goals early, and a bunch of other great things that we saw. We saw the great goal from MTSU there, also a settle. MTSU now finds themselves in a 3-3 tie, so lots going to happen, lots going to change, but should be exciting to see. Cannot wait for this second period of action. We hope you all are just as excited as us here at MTN Sports. We'll be back with second period action here after the break, and we'll see you all soon.
Right here.
MTSU. Again, team swap sides of the court. And it's going to be Stalzer taking it inside. Already has 2 more. Trying to put it inside. Take it back. So already a quick shot at goal for MTSU. Pass to the inside by Tech. Looking back over. MTSU takes it. Lyndon Palmer. Oh, nice stop on a dime. Loved what I saw there. Shot to the inside from the blue line. Does not go that time for Rather. Stalzer gives it back. And Tech will take it again from the faceoff. And Wrench looking to the inside up against the boards. Oh, top hit that time by Tech. Physicality personified. MTSU taking it up. Sicilin looking. And Thomas will retreat back to the opposing blue line. Takes it from the MTSU defensive zone. Up against the boards, pass looking for Settle. And Settle could not grasp it in time. Puck is played by Thomas. Thomas takes a hit. MTSU sticks with it. Pass is going to go in that time. Takes it away on the potential shot opportunity. And Zachary, you got to wonder, are the defensive plays for both teams going to improve as this second period begins?
You have to, but looking at what we have seen so far in the first 2 minutes, there has been really more of a focus on the defense for the Rowdy Raiders.
Great point there. I think both teams really are focusing on making the defense work as that puck will be passed out of play. And we will see a stoppage. Went right up and over the glass. And we will get a stoppage for a face-off coming momentarily. Aiden Hammond for Georgia Tech will be going up against MTSU. Kitzmiller, puck is in the air, and MTSU will take that face off. Rowdy Raiders pushing up the court. Albanese with a big hit to the inside. Tech gets it in with Weitzel. Puck is played. And a spin cycle that time for Knights. Georgia Tech's shot on goal, Wilhelm, and he's going to cover it up. Bobbled it a couple times, but was finally able to grasp it. And sometimes you've got to firmly grasp it to take control. Wilhelm able to do so. And we've got 17:30 remaining here in the second period. 2.5 minutes have passed.
Yeah, Georgia Tech's doing a good job right now, keeping the pressure on MTSU defenders, causing a long change right now.
Good point. MTSU kind of been on the back pedal recently. Rowdy Raiders trying to get past that. Puck will be played towards center ice. And Settle, stick is lost by Georgia Tech players. Georgia Tech puck up played inside. Couldn't quite get his go. Stalzer was near it. Settle will try to take it back. Puck is played. Palmer had it and then lost it. Could not quite get it. Bauer's stick is finally picked up for Georgia Tech, and now Stalzer without his stick.
It's going to be an offsides.
It will be indeed. So offsides is going to be called. And sticks flying everywhere, pucks flying everywhere. It has been a wild game so far, and this second period is really focusing a lot more on the defense and the hard physical hits by both teams. Hockey is in many ways a game of grit, and both teams showing grit in spades right now. Got to have tough physical and mental resilience. Tech trying to show that right here. Could not get that one to go in. From the back, looking shot, and it is not going to go. What a play by MTSU's defense, crowding the line too much for Georgia Tech to take advantage. Seabrook, and puck will be played back behind. Bobbled it, looking, shot inside, and goes right into the stomach of Wilhelm, and MTSU holds firm once again.
Big hole there by Wilhelm. You can see the MTSU defenders starting to get really tired, so now they're able to get that.
Yeah, and that might have been calculated by Wilhelm to make sure that MTSU could get those fresh players in. Either way, very smartly done. And now MTSU with a fresh set of players. New line for the Raiders here at the rink. Thomas looking, and he's in a hornet's nest of Jacket defenders. Looking back up against the board. Settle trying to get it back. MTSU able to hold it for the moment, but the Jackets continue to hold control. And Sicilin lost it. Wilhelm will play this one. And Blue Raiders will go back on the offensive. Pushing up once again, looking for Settle. Couldn't quite get it. Settle will try to attack inside. Lost it. And Georgia Tech now with an opportunity. They've got a 2-on-2. Looking to the inside. Shot deflected off of Wilhelm. Still waiting for the moment. And it looks like MTSU will take it back. Tech with it. Rathert going to the inside. And another tough physical hit by Neiman that time. Blake Neiman, one of the first times he's been in the game tonight, doing a nice job there, number 40 for MTSU. Spoke with him actually a few days before, and he reflected the confidence of this team. This team felt like they were in a position to really do well, as that puck will be played back, looks like for an icing call.
Big test in their first game for MTSU. Georgia Tech had those 2 games against University of Alabama, Huntsville,
yes,
in which they dominated 6-3 and then I think 10-0.
6-3 and then 8-0, yes. So they've had a really good time so far. We're able to take out UAH pretty easily, but this MTSU team has a lot on their plate. They were 6th in the CHS last year, looking to improve and become even better. Every year under Rathert, they have improved. Started out with an 8-16-1 record in his first season, and ever since then, it has been a trajectory going skyward for MTSU. Almost as high as Polaris is in the sky. Blue Raiders.
There was a delayed penalty on MTSU.
Good call there. Delayed penalty, and that will mean Georgia Tech will get a power play chance. Now MTSU was able to score on a shorthanded opportunity early, as it was Stalzer for MTSU. That was actually their first goal of the game, if you're just joining us here at the Ford Ice Center. But that kind of replication is going to be hard for the Rowdy Raiders. We'll see if anything can come of it. Puck will be played back. Tough hit taken that time. I believe that was Knights. And puck will be played inside, almost over Wilhelm's head. Georgia Tech still with it. MTSU is going to have to buckle down here. As a player, this is when you've got to be picture perfect, no mistakes, and it goes right over Wilhelm once again. Puck played to the inside, not quite going to work out that time. Tech will play it backward that time, as Kim gave it back up. Puck taken to the inside, looking, circling around with the defense. Knights from the top. Kim gives it up. Past the side of the rink, inside, and almost put in that time. MTSU continues to hold firm. Lyndon Palmer trying to get it out, and he will. Nice job of defense, and Georgia Tech again has to retool.
MTSU right now is doing a good job of killing that cross-checking penalty by Rathert.
Right you are, and stoppage here. And substitutions will be made. Power play has not quite gone to Georgia Tech's liking thus far. And we'll wait to see here.
The big story was, though, that Rathert in the first period, he went down. It wasn't with a knee injury, his skate. So he had skate malfunction.
Yes. Looked like an injury at first, hard to tell. Almost looked like there was a limp, but that was not the case, actually. Rathert was okay. We've seen him come back in the game since then, and now we see MTSU responding to it. Wrench from the faceoff for the Rowdy Raiders. Wrench will give it up. Thomas. MTSU still shorthanded. Georgia Tech with the power play. And deflected puck that time. And another faceoff will be upcoming. Wrench. And Settle almost was able to get a swipe at it, but could not quite get it that time. Looking to the inside, Tech, and almost able to put it towards the net was Conley, their top scorer from last year. Oh, big collision that time, and it's going to work out for MTSU. And we will see what Knights decides to do. Going to give it back up. Settle was trailing it for the moment.
This is going to be a 4-on-4 penalty.
Yes, it was a 4-on-4, so that's currently what it is. And if MTSU can break through here, they'll have a great opportunity for another power play. So the 4-on-4 continues, pushing it up the court once more. 2-on-1. Conservatively waiting, methodical pace here for Georgia Tech. Looking back to the inside. From the center. And puck will be deflected, taken back once again, and it'll be Lyndon Palmer. Nice job by the Raiders, and now we've got the full-on 5-on-4 for MTSU, so power play potential upcoming. Georgia Tech, though, trying to score shorthanded to the inside. Does not quite work out. Lyndon Palmer down there. Palmer still in the scrum. And Palmer on his backside, able to get the puck away. Wilhelm going to try to cover it, and he will. Stoppage of play and a face-off upcoming. So a couple of penalties here early, but right now, Zachary, 12:07 left. First 8 minutes or so, no goals scored by either team in the second period. Both defenses really tightening up.
No, definitely. Again, the emphasis going into the second period was on the defense. That's because the coaches were talking about at the intermission, the defense were making mistakes because they were getting tired. That was something they really wanted to focus on. So, and they've done a good job so far in the second period, especially the Georgia Tech defense.
Well said. Oh, looking to the inside, shot on net, and it is not going to go. Fessler with the save. Covered it up quickly to make sure MTSU couldn't capitalize. Not much in terms of the penalty left for the Blue Raiders to capitalize on. Just 12 seconds. So they will have to score and do it in a hurry. This will be an all-important face-off. Rowdy Raiders have struggled so far in this game in winning these face-offs. And the struggles will continue as Tech was able to get a hold of it for the moment. MT trying to take it back, looking to the inside once more. Settle with it. Robert Settle trying to find Lyndon Palmer. Puck still bouncing around. Shot from the corner almost went in. But again, Fessler will not be denied.
Perfect shot there, looking for the rebound. Good job there by Fessler. Gobbled it up.
Yeah, Fessler again gobbles it up, and really you can kind of see what he was going for, the surprise look, but he couldn't quite get it to work the way he wanted. And the penalty kill works out effectively for Georgia Tech, still not allowed a power play goal here tonight. And they'll play this one out. Both teams back at full strength now. Tech with it, looking to the inside. And give it up, looking. There's Rather looking, oh, and puck almost went back over. Tech able to take it back, but a great job by the MTSU defense, although it could have just been a fortuitous bounce as well. Puck played to the inside, back behind the net, trying to catch Wilhelm in his blind spot. But there will be no accident as of yet. Lyndon Palmer now in a sprinting situation. Looking back to the outside. And puck will be nice job on the forecheck by the Jackets. Able to poke check it away. Now looking to the inside once more. Wilhelm. And MTSU takes it back. Kitts Miller going to kick it back out. Yes, indeed. Icing will be called just about halfway through the second period. Both of these defenses have been lights out thus far in the second period of action. No goals allowed despite several shots on net. Both teams have tightened up and are playing at a heightened level. Great display for the CHS tonight. Both of these teams have really got a great opportunity to be contenders. Oh, puck almost put in that time off of the deflection, but Tech now with an opportunity. Looking, and not quite going to get that one to go. Going back over, puck played along the boards once more. Off the glass, a deflection, and just able to save it that time. Nice job by MTSU, where that could have been a great opportunity. And now here come the Raiders up the rink. Albanese And Settle with it. Settle looking. Circling back. And a big hit delivered that time. MTSU will hold on momentarily, and we'll wait to see what switch outs take place. Bennis will give it up the court. And away on this one. Oh, and this is a potential opportunity. From the top of the blue line, Thomas inside, not going to get this one to go. And the Jackets will again take it back. So the defenses where they usually would get 4 or 5 shots on an opportunity, now only allowing 1 or 2, shows how well they've developed. A good shutdown unit that would make the Edmonton Oilers, the 80s, proud, and the shot does not go in that time for Sisselin. Looking back over, and it's going to be banged. And again, covering up is Fessler.
Fessler really had to cover that up. Cover that up there. The defense mid for Georgia Tech were on the ice for a very long time, long shift. And start to get exhausted on the ice. As they had no other choice.
Good point you make there. Georgia Tech is getting worn down after all that time, and almost gave up a prime opportunity to get MTSU able to hold them away. Georgia Tech will take it back up now. Puck will be stolen by Stalzer. Stalzer looking, gives it to Palmer. And Lyndon Palmer will hesitate and give it right back to the Jackets. So the Rowdy Raiders will have to wait one more time, as Lyndon Palmer had an opportunity. Taylor takes it away for the Rowdy Raiders.
Very unlucky there for MTSU, as Michael Settle really unfortunately lost his stick.
He did, and that ended up costing them. Oh, almost up over Wilhelm's head. Wilhelm is able to keep the puck in play for the moment. Settle from behind the net, takes a shot, gives it up to Stalzer. Puck played, Wilhelm will let it go out.
Took a bad bounce.
Yeah, that took a really bad bounce right off of Wilhelm's stomach.
It's going to be another...
And we'll await the substitutions here for both teams. And that was almost bad for Wilhelm. Great job to make sure that the puck was given back away and didn't result in a Georgia Tech opportunity, or that could have been rough, as it was Rathert for MTSU playing his always exceptional defense that really did the job there. And Georgia Tech takes it from the blue line. Looking back over once again. Hesitating. Very methodical pace being used by the Jackets here. They're trying to find the best possible opportunity, whereas it was a very fast-paced, almost like a drag race in the first period. Tech puts it to the inside, doesn't quite get it on the slap shot, and the Jackets will have to wait one more. Gives it back over. Kim, and slipping and falling, holding on to it though. Bannis in there along with Kitzmiller. Kim gives it back to the inside. Oh, nice deflection and a great job that time. MTSU able to hold serve. Puck will be given back down to the rink.
Good clear there from Wrench.
Was a very good clear from Wrench. And another nice clear will be given up. Puck back along the boards. Tech pushing it up once more. And trying to poke it away that time was Knights. And again, Georgia Tech continues to evade, looking to the inside. Couldn't quite get it to go where they wanted to go, but Georgia Tech now from the top of the blue line. Hesitates. And MTSU takes it back. And a clear once again that time for MTSU. And it'll be given back. Sisselin with it. Sisselin. And Sisselin going to look to the inside. MTSU shorthanded, trying to make something out of nothing. Lemons out of lemonade. Palmer with it. Shot. Oh, just goes over Fessler's head. But again, it won't work out for the Rowdy Raiders. However, it's going to be taken right back. Looking to the inside. Shot at net. And again, Fessler will not let MTSU pass.
Good job there from Fessler. Really good opportunities there. First the wraparound shot, and then the slap shot from the point, and then one-on-one goal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MTSU MTSU will take it here from the face-off circle along with Tech. Stalzer with it. MTSU again a struggle with face-offs.
No, we're in penalty play.
Power play is almost Now MTSU just has 4 seconds left. And Rowdy Raiders with a prime opportunity here to prevent Georgia Tech from scoring on their power play. They've done a tremendous job of that thus far in this game, and they will. Shot from Palmer almost went in behind. And again, it'll be Georgia Tech with the puck for the moment, and they will maintain control. And here come the Jackets. Palmer up against it one-on-one to the inside. Circling back around. Tech with it. Seabrook looking. Seabrook has it. Shot at net inside. Wilhelm trying to find it. Looking this way and then that way. Tech still with it. And again, another nice poke check. Gets caught up in the stick, and MTSU takes it back. Talk about a close call. The Rowdy Raiders were in trouble, and now it's Stalzer taking it down the opposite side of the rink, and the puck will be covered by Fessler. Oh! Big collision after the play was over. Stalzer took the shot, and I believe that was Ryan Rule who delivered it. We will await the ruling here. Face-off upcoming.
It was Ryan Rule there. There was no penalty for holding.
No penalty for holding call. Great one on that one, Zachary. And 5:44 remaining. And face-off will be coming up. Shot will be blocked, and maybe almost an unintentional block that time from Weitzel. Puck in the air, almost goes into the net from behind. Takes it back, and Tech will get it with Weitzel.
Good shot there from Palmer.
Great shot from Palmer, and Tech once again takes it back up. Rathert with it from the defensive zone.
MTSU has really had a really good net presence so far, right in front of. Oh, that was almost.
Yes, that would look like it was almost off the post as Palmer just put in a shot right in between the mailbox. And we've got a scrum taking place on the left side corner here on the near side. Officials are going to break it up. Camera should be giving you a great view of that. Well, hockey's a very physical game, and sometimes tempers flare, and I believe we just saw an example of that, Zach.
No, yes, definitely. I'm trying to see who the penalty is going to be on. Because
Well,
Georgia Tech's goalkeeper headed towards the bench.
he did. Fessler was heading towards the bench. Referees currently in discussion. Five minutes remaining in the second period. Both teams with 5 shots on goal total throughout the game.
No. Also, okay.
Second period,
so
though, has
focus
been a
on
much
them.
different story. There were 6 combined goals in the first period, 0 so far in the second period from either team. Both defenses have locked down and have really prevented the other from gaining the upper hand. Referees will continue to settle the situation. Certainly has been an entertaining game. Thank you all once again so much for tuning in here live on MTN Sports. I want to thank the Nashville Predators and the MTSU hockey team for allowing us the opportunity to give you this coverage here tonight. Our first ever game here at MTN Sports covering this hockey team, and looking forward to many more in the future. Certainly cannot wait to see more Rowdy Raider hockey. And Zach, another game coming up between these two tomorrow, so this is the first of a doubleheader, and going to be, if today's anything to go by, then tomorrow should be an excellent game as well.
Yeah, definitely. And they ended up calling a penalty on Aiden Hammond of Georgia Tech, so a 2-minute power play upcoming. What? Excuse me, no, they called it on MTSU.
They did. So MTSU gets the penalty called. And Georgia Tech now with a power play.
They ended up calling that on Lyndon Palmer.
Lyndon Palmer, the guilty party. Again, it was tough from the vantage point to see, but now Tech trying to take advantage, but it's going to be Wrench in a foot race down the rink, trying to give it back. Puck stops on a dime. Wrench still with it. Wrench takes it back from the blue line, gives it up, and looking to the inside, it's Sisselin. Sisselin looking, trying to evade traffic, and it's going to be Georgia Tech taking it over. Great shorthanded opportunity that time for Sisselin and Wrench, but they couldn't quite get it where they wanted it to go. Sisselin will give it back over, and it will fall harmlessly behind the net. 1:22 remaining on the power play for the Jackets. Pushing it back up to the outside. And it's going to be Albanese trying to give it back over. And a nice clear that time once again by MTSU. The PK has been exceptional so far, Zachary, for MTSU here in this game.
It really has, and you have another forecheck here.
Stalzer shot, and it does not go in. But again, Clay Stalzer, anytime he has the puck, you better watch because something incredible could happen. Almost got that puck to go in, but not quite. Fessler denies him once again.
And right now, MTSU on the penalty kill looks like the more dangerous team.
Have to agree with that one. MTSU already with a shorthanded Golden Knight. And again, they continue to get prime opportunities, trying to capitalize on those. But definitely a PK that the prime Predators under Pecorine and Peter Laviolette would be proud of. MTSU trying to keep that up. Oh, almost a shot at net. Great job. Stalzer will clear it out, and Georgia Tech is again denied. Andrew Bauer was close, but again, he just couldn't get it to go where he wanted it to go exactly. And if Georgia Tech could complete some of those passes, you wonder if they would get those prime scoring opportunities. Tech takes it back to the inside, looking, collision.
And that's going to be a 5-on-3. They're going to call it tripping.
They will, a tripping, and that's a costly one. I believe that was on Clay Stalzer, and you see he's shaking his head, unhappy, but he can't avoid the situation. So now, a very desperate situation for MTSU. 5-on-3. There are only 16 seconds remaining in the original power play, and Lyndon Palmer will be let back in, but even still, if you're MTSU, you've got to make sure to get this out of the way fast, or this could be a very devastating point in the game for MT. This will be a critical face-off here. MT will take it for the moment. Banez, and let's see what the call will be here. MTSU signaling that it's on Georgia Tech.
And it is on Georgia Tech.
It is. So Georgia Tech's prime opportunity immediately goes awry. And now MTSU and Georgia Tech will have a 4-on-4 here momentarily. 4-on-3 will be the current situation. But for MTSU, that is music to their ears because they were in a dire situation for the moment. And all of a sudden, it's become a bed of roses.
They still need to clear off the next 11 seconds.
Let's see if they can. They've been good at it so far. Kim with it. We've seen several penalties here in the second period, and I think, again, like you mentioned earlier, Zachary, that goes up to that up-tempo of defense and that physical style both teams have been employing here lately. As it was a near steal that time by MT. Wrench, who's had some great defensive plays here tonight. Wrench almost able to take it back again, and he will. Wrench is on a one-on-one situation, looking, shot at net, and again, Fessler covers.
Big period from both the goalies so far.
Fessler, I got to say, has been stone cold like Steve Austin with his plays at net, just continuing to cover up the puck and leave MTSU empty. A dry well right now for the Rowdy Raiders, trying to find something. 2:41 remaining in the second period of action. It has been a very, very different tone than the first period. Tech trying to change that right now. And the 4-on-4, Taylor.
Elbow wink.
Yes, it was. And the result of that, Knight's going to come out right now for MTSU. Georgia Tech will make some substitutions as well. So another MTSU penalty, and that's going to lead to a 4-on-3 situation.
A lot of penalties in the past 15 game seconds.
Yes, it's hard to keep track with it all. Coming out for MTSU that time, and now we'll see the 4-on-3 begin. MTSU is going to have to try and get rid of this. Oh, and a bad pass from Palmer, shot at net, and Wilhelm is able to cover it up. What a clutch play. And now it's going to be the Rowdy Raiders taking up the ring. Shot at net, almost goes in. Palmer couldn't quite get a grasp on it.
Good job of the Georgia Tech defender there, really tying up Palmer and not giving Palmer an easy tap-in.
It would have been an easy tap-in if Palmer just could have had a clear view, but he did not, and it didn't work out quite that time for the Rowdy Raiders. Palmer will send it along the glass, back up the rink, and it'll be played from center ice now by Georgia Tech. And played along the boards, Sisseland.
It's going to be an offsides there.
Offsides is indeed called, so Tech jumps the gun just a little bit as Raymond Barrett took it up the court for the Jackets, called for the icing. 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining.
If MTSU gets out of this period unscathed, this would be a huge win and huge momentum builder for the Rowdy Raiders.
Great point. You talk about morale, especially heading into the locker room. If they could get out of this without giving up any goals in this period, that would be absolutely critical for the Rowdy Raiders and would give them a lot to think about going into the third period. It's going to be Wrench and Seabrook in the face-off, and MTSU had it for the moment, but Tech takes it right back. Oh, nice check that time by, I believe that was Knights. It was not, it was Bennis. Great job, however, and he does it again. Tech will take it back from the blue line. Looking to the inside. Wrapping around the net is Weitzel. Weitzel shot at net, and it goes in. Oh, no, it didn't.
Shot. It hit the post.
It hit the post, and it looked like it was in for the moment, but not quite for Georgia Tech. Turn out the lights because the Jackets did not quite get it to go, but it's going to be Seabrook taking it back up. Seabrook shot at net, and again Wilhelm, and uh-oh, here we go, Settle getting into it, and that looked like it could be a potentially tough situation.
No, Settle right there. He's just taking care of Wilhelm. Georgia Tech gets a little bit too close to him right there.
Got to keep your goaltender under protection. You got to make sure you're watching out for your guy. Love what you see from Settle. The camaraderie among teammates, really great to see for the Rowdy Raiders. They care about each other, and they want each other to play their absolute best. And that's really what helps this team to perform at the level, as it does for Georgia Tech, as you've been able to see that tonight as well for the Jackets. That shot at net earlier was so close, it looked like it was in for the moment, but just off the top post, and what a great turn of fortune for MTSU. Pat Sajak might want to give them a call. And we'll await the face-off here for MT and Georgia Tech. Minute 8 remaining here in the second period of action. And what an incredible game it has been thus far. The season opener for MTSU. Game 3 for the Rambling Wreck.
And it's going to be a 4-on-3 right now, as that was I didn't really see the exact call, but there's a call on Settle of MTSU, and then Min Kim.
So another 4-on-3. MTSU seemingly cannot get out of this situation right now. They've been on 4-on-3 for roughly half of the last 5 minutes, and
more than that.
Yeah, maybe more than that, to be honest. And it has been quite an adventure. Just 53 seconds remaining. MTSU trying to survive.
If you're MTSU, you can't keep committing these penalties.
No, they're costly, and sooner or later they will come back to bite you, as it just did. Georgia Tech puts it in off the rebound. It looked like it was Zachary Jacobson, I believe, who did the honors, and Georgia Tech has taken a 4-3 lead off the 4-3 opportunity. And the Jackets sting the Raiders, and Zachary, just as we were talking about, MTSU couldn't keep up with those penalties, or something bad like this might happen.
No, definitely, because they kept time after time after time, no matter whether if you think it's a penalty or not, which where there were some really controversial ones during that stretch. You just can't keep putting yourself in those situations, especially if you know if they're calling it really tight. That was Georgia Tech went on about 5 or 6 power plays in the span of 4 minutes.
Right you are, and MTSU now going to have to try and regroup on this one. Both teams in a 4-on-4 situation, and Wrench trying to check it away, and MTSU will come up with it. Rowdy Raiders, I think if you're the Rowdy Raiders right now, you're just trying to make it to the next period and take away something positive, but you got to imagine that 4-3 deficit will be looming large on their heads. 3 seconds remaining here in the second period. Tech trying to get off one last opportunity, and they will not. So the second period comes to a close. Georgia Tech with the late 4-on-3 goal as Zachary Jacobson took advantage, and they will head to the locker room with the 4-3 advantage. And very, very interesting period to say the least. Defense was the name of the game, and in the end it was Georgia Tech who took control. And we will see how that translates into the next period. But got to say, Zachary, it was quite an interesting period in terms of what we saw and how things developed. So what do you think is the main takeaway here, especially for MTSU?
You can't keep putting yourself in these situations where you're trying to have to kill penalty after penalty after penalty. Every time MTSU got ahead where Georgia Tech would either commit a mistake or anything like that, maybe commit a penalty, immediately MTSU turned around and committed a penalty or made a similar mistake. MTSU really is lucky to only be down 4-3 after that period. So that's something that you can really take away from this period. But next period you have to be more disciplined, more sound. It's going to be hard to come back from something like that.
You mentioned how they're lucky to be in this situation. With all the penalties you talked about, it comes back to really maybe even with them coming back to this game, trying to find that groove could be a factor in this one, maybe why they've found themselves in the situation. But still one more period to go. A lot of action still left to be taking place here on the MTN Sports YouTube channel and here in the Fordyce Center. Well, we will see you all in the third period of action. More MTSU hockey coming here live from the Ice Castle, the Fordyce Center. We will see you all soon. Stay tuned live here on MTN Sports.
Okay, so got a question there, hockey girl. Tennis. You know that much about hockey. I know about it.
How would that look? Much better? How are we doing it?
You are behind. You can't do less or no than other person. You can't do eyes free.
Delayed?
Correct?
Bad?
Okay, let me rephrase that. Everything's good on it, it's just there's a delay between mouth.
Gotcha.
We have three, we have four.
Oh, is that what we're on right now?
Yeah, just because I don't have all rights. I can't find the breaks. Computer's full. What would you do? And it's set all the time, right? Okay. I can't find any of them. Somehow the computer's full, but there's like 1040. You have to be down. I thought the under we need set the puck all the way down and not get
Yeah, well, did I have some good shit? Like, I don't do this a lot. Like, so I'm like trying to learn. Did you get it?
I got it. It was so good. I got it. And then yours or his? I got somebody who was raw.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Right.
I was getting some good rock.
And also,
How you doing? We having fun yet?
I think the only thing is I don't know what to fix. I don't know how to. Yours, the problem is the two blind spots on the pillars.
Yeah.
You're all the way up against the glass.
I am, yeah. I'm literally, my microphone is on the glass.
Oh, I don't know if Dan told you, but Don't worry about zooming in and out down here on like this half. Don't worry about
Yeah, he did it. Yeah,
don't worry
so
about
just
the
zoom down there. All I need to do is pan down here.
Because what I need you for on this side, we can get that corner.
Yeah.
Darius can't get like this right here very good. So it's her before this or was her now? Dude, I got pictures of that one. These guys Albanese or something like that.
Albanese, yeah.
Dude, that dude's a scrapper. I mean, scrapper. He sent guys into the board probably 3 times now.
Yep.
Right in front of us. He's a mean
He's got a mean player, yeah.
we need to get one of these guys on somehow the computer's full. There's about 12 files that
You know, whoever want to do it, I mean, any of them is like a good candidate.
Photoshop.
What did I mess up? What did I call it? I called it a ring.
After, okay, so this is only the second period count. So the first, yes. I'm just doing it so you get it in your head.
How many times I said ice?
No, you said court.
Oh!
You said court the first 4 times, and then you stop. You start saying ring.
Yes.
So I kept tallying it. Hopefully maybe you look over and see it. I was tallying it.
Oh, that's for watching.
Yes.
Sorry, I was so focused.
No, you're good. Yeah, I'm just trying to help you.
No, I appreciate that. You held accountable. But yeah, I there were a couple times I was like, ring, quarter ring. You have any more boards?
No, let's not do it. Just for your sake and our sake. Because it's if you want to do an audio real quick, that's fine too. Just take one of the headsets. Do it from up here. I don't want to do any more video stuff because it's so good.
I'm really worried about Jordan.
I saw you already started. No, it's not good. It's just audio. What? I already told cameras to in between shots, like if there's a stoppage of play, to get shots like that. Yeah, I told Darius that because that's where they walk. Because their locker room's right there. So last period and this period, I got them walking to their locker room as they were talking. Yeah. Also,
Is Darius down there?
he's just sitting there. Tell him to try and follow the post. Please.
But gently, right?
No, not gently.
Not yet. It's happening. We're actually having fun. Wait, is that what it looks like? Yeah.
I was trying to find one of the big conditions. I got
That master shot's
Did
actually
you see
not
that? You see that right there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. She showed it to me. I got a couple like big shots like from up here, and then like on the side of the frame, somebody got further.
No one ran.
Is Darius still down there without a jacket?
Me and Grant are calling tomorrow, and then we've got Ryan reporting, and you're more than welcome to do some hits with him.
Hey, when did that big Palmer get?
It's happened. We got 2.
The one right before everybody else started.
Was it? Yeah.
It was 3 on 4.
5 on 3 for a
It
minute.
was 5 on 3 for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, this right here. It's not a penalty.
That looks so good.
Georgia Tech in the first period.
Right, you are. And it's going to be interesting to see how MTSU adapts to the new play style as we're about ready to start the action here in the third period, and cannot wait for all of you to take this last period journey with us. We will see that momentarily as they are back underway here. Third period beginning, and let's see who can come out of the better of this one. Been a dandy thus far, should be as the game continues. Georgia Tech trying to take it over. Banis will try to hold it. Tech takes it along the boards. MTSU trying to get it back with Thomas. Puck, still played down towards the glass. Puck will be taken back by the Jackets. And the shot at net. Oh, just off the mark. Wilhelm with the save. Nice job. Pass by Thomas. Finds Palmer. Palmer one-on-one. Palmer inside. Shot. And no, he held on to it. Looked like he shot it for a second. He did not. But either way, it doesn't work out for MTSU, and Tech takes it back. Shot inside off the pad of Wilhelm, and the Rowdy Raiders will give it back to the Jackets.
Good open end-to-end action right now, and that's what MTSU in the first period really thrived in. They scored their 3 goals on that back and forth. The second period was more of a slower pace, and that favors Georgia Tech. So MTSU really needs to get back into that rhythm.
Right, you are. I think that, well, as you said, MTSU really thrived in that fast-paced tempo in the first period. If they can get that back to their favor, they'll be in a much better position. A shot inside Sisselin, and again, it is covered by Fessler, and a bit of a scrum here. Georgia Tech was all over that one. I believe that was Ashbeck who was up against Sisselin. And let's see what's going to happen. We will see a face-off. And we await the call here. Substitutions being made for MTSU and Georgia Tech.
It's going to be a 2-minute minor on Georgia Tech. And are they going to give one to MTSU? Because it didn't look like the MTSU player did anything there.
It didn't look like it from my vantage point either. And either way, though, they're going to give the MTSU a penalty as well. So 4-on-4. And we've been used to seeing a lot of penalties here in these second and third periods now. This was something MTSU was hoping to avoid, but looks like it will make no difference thus far. However, MTSU and Georgia Tech are still at even strength. And this will mean that they can approach it the same way as a 5-on-5. We will see how it will go for both teams. Third period just starting up here at the Ford Ice Center. If you're just joining us here live from the Ice Castle, both teams hitting each other with their best shots. Georgia Tech currently holds a 4-3 advantage. And it is settled that it'll be Wrench in the face-off zone. And there's the face-off. MTSU's going to win it. Raiders with it. Banis shot inside. Wilhelm, oh, it's the ceiling. Looked like it hit the ceiling or a light or something. That one was going to the sky and maybe to the moon. Thanks to the ceiling, though, it won't happen. Raiders going to try to get to the moon here with a shot here in just a second.
I don't really know if that's how gravity works there, Simmons.
I don't know, man. If you saw that puck, it was going up high. But either way, MTSU going to try to make something of it. Wrench, and what a pass. Settle to the inside. Settle looking shot. And again, it will not go. Fessler has been lights out since the end of the first period. And it'll be back to the inside up against the boards. Corey Settle gets it over to Taylor. Taylor looking. Nice check that time by Georgia Tech. It was Hammond. MTSU with it. Looking, and the puck will be taken away, and here comes Georgia Tech on the opportunity. Matt Berg. Berg inside, and Wilhelm is able to say no to that one. What a play by Wilhelm.
Back right there, Wilhelm, really waited. He waited and waited for the first deke, didn't fall the first deke, didn't fall for the second deke, was in good position and forced a Georgia Tech player to the outside, and there was no angle. Good job there from Wilhelm.
That was pure, unadulterated discipline that really helped him that time. You're seeing the discipline of Wilhelm on display, and it allowed MTSU to keep it at 4-3. 38 seconds left in this 4-on-4 situation. MTSU with it. Stalzer back in the game. Stalzer pass inside, and actually, no, it was a shot. Looked like he might go to Palmer. Instead, it went into the hands, or rather glove, of Fessler. And we will see a face-off opportunity, but MTSU starting to push the puck up the court. Up the rink once again. And face-off will be won by Georgia Tech. Puck in
hit
the
the
air.
referee. Big bounce for MTSU.
Hit the referee, and the pass will be off the mark. Georgia Tech will take it back on the deflection. Like you said, though, hitting the referee. Ref got in the way of it. Shot, and this one goes up and out over the glass, out of play. So off of the, looks like the stomach or some body part of Wilhelm, and up over the glass. And the referees are currently discussing the situation. And now all four of the referees will join in a mosh pit, and we'll see what they have to discuss.
I didn't really see right there, Simmons, what happened.
I didn't quite see what took place either. Referees will hopefully clear it up for us in just a second. 16:30 remaining here in the third and final period of action. 4-3 advantage again for Georgia Tech. If you're just joining us live here on the MTN Sports YouTube channel. Live here from the pristine Ford Ice Center, the Ice Castle. And we'll see what the call will be. Currently explaining it to Coach Rathert for MTSU. And we'll see what's going to happen when the referees come for you.
MTSU has really had the better scoring chances so far tonight, but they still find themselves down on the scoreboard.
Good point. They've had a lot of prime opportunities, especially here later in this third period, but just have been denied. There are only 10 seconds left of this 4-on-4 opportunity. Shots on goal have been just about even for both teams. 31 for Georgia Tech, 30 for MTSU, and the Rowdy Raiders will try to take it back, and they will. Pass will be given up the rink, looking over, and puck will go off of the waist of Fessler. Georgia Tech from behind the net now. That's Weitzel, gives it up, and MT will take it back for the moment. And that puck will go back into the and a big collision. A few players down. MTSU is going to come out of it with the puck and a stoppage.
And they are saying that took a deflection out.
I see. So, yes, like you said, the deflection, that looked like what it could be, and that is indeed the case. So, puck went out of play. No penalties assessed. We keep on. Oh, and that one almost went past Wilhelm. A collision with his own player there, as it was, I believe, it was Rathert who was coming up on him. He'll check out, but what a heads-up maneuver by Wilhelm to keep that puck from getting in the net.
Definitely, and it was really on alert there. And he needs to be on alert for the next 16:07. He's already made a couple of saves this period where he was basically standing on his head. MTSU really needs to take advantage of this.
They really do at this moment in time. PK is over for both teams, 5-on-5, back to full strength. We'll see what both teams can do at full power. Palmer trying to get it, cannot. Georgia Tech had it for the moment. MTSU settle buck is deflected. Oh, a one-handed catch. What a nice job by the MTSU sideline that time. I believe that was Coach Rathert who actually caught it. What a play. Kudos to the coach for getting that one. MTSU is going to take it here from center ice. And we'll see if MTSU can emulate the talent and ability of their coach in just a second. Puck will be taken back along the boards. Oh, and the puck will be stolen by Georgia Tech, and it's going to be Seabrook taking it to the inside, but not for long. Lyndon Palmer takes it right back, and here comes Palmer, blazing speed right up the ring. Palmer in a 2-on-1 situation. Palmer shot, scores! MTSU Lyndon Palmer. He hit that one from downtown Nashville.
Palmer right there did a good job of going straight through center ice. Deacon left, Deacon right, Deacon back left, shooting it to the glove side, lower glove side, and blocker side. Right there, and a good shot, just beats him. And now we have a new game with 15-16 left.
He just turned this game on its head. Have you ever heard, there's an old American Revolution song called The World Turned Upside Down? Well, that's exactly what just happened in this game. A 4-4 tie is now what we find ourselves in. Lyndon Palmer, I think they saw that one from Bridgestone. What a nice play by MTSU. And you knew sooner or later he was going to strike. And now the momentum back into the sticks of the Rowdy Raiders. Let's see if they can capitalize. And it's going to be given back over. Georgia Tech now having to backpedal, trying to get it over. Looking up against the boards. MTSU comes out with it, bounces off the glass, and it'll go back into the Georgia Tech defensive zone.
Big play there by the captain.
Absolutely was. And a bit of a check that time by Taylor. Taylor and Georgia Tech will come up with it for the moment here along the near side. Looking for Knights, trying, and again another deflection. Gives it back to Lyndon, not Lyndon Palmer, that is Knights. Settle will let it bounce. Georgia Tech with it, going up the brink now, looking to the inside shot. No good. And a couple players fall like dominoes. And the puck will be played along the boards once more. Tech from the left corner. And nice job, nicely done that time by MTSU to get that one away with Sicilin. And MT will take the puck back. Oh, big hit on Knights.
And that's going to be a penalty.
Yes, it will. And if you're Knights, you just need to stay calm right now because you got a power play coming up for the Rowdy Raiders. And a mistake by Georgia Tech, a big one. And if you're MT right now, Zachary, I think this is the prime opportunity, the prime moment to strike.
Definitely, they got the momentum back in their favor after that goal from Palmer. And it is going to be interesting to see if they do call one back on Knights. But anyways, they get one back in their favor. The last 5 minutes of the last period, they were down a man the whole time. Well, now is your chance to capitalize on the mistakes of Georgia Tech. And really, Georgia Tech wasn't able to capitalize on yours. So, quick chance to go back up and have a chance to go back up 5-4 and get their first lead of the game.
Good point. Evening the playing field, so to speak, for MTSU. You took advantage of my opportunities. I'm going to take advantage of yours. I'm going to take this game back in our control. Sicilin gives it up. Banis looking, shot, and it is not going to fall. It's going to go back towards the defensive zone. And there is a power play, so that is the official call. MTSU with the power play opportunity. And now it's all on the table for the Rowdy Raiders. Let's see if they can become the head of the table. Sicilin to the inside. Settle trying to get it back. Palmer keeps it off. Keeps it away from the blue line. Palmer gives it back up to Settle. Robert Settle hesitates. And he's going to give it back over. Looking from the top. Palmer, he already made one goal just a second ago. Gives it back over to Sicilin. Sicilin to the inside. MTSU a methodical power play. Banis hesitates. Puck will be almost taken by Georgia Tech. And Palmer is going to have to give it back up towards center ice. Georgia Tech trying to get it with a penalty kill here. And the Jackets will keep it out of harm's way for the moment.
Georgia Tech's defense has done a really good job right there, but a giveaway there. Big opportunity.
Give a bit away for Stolzer. Just missed the net. And again, MTSU is denied when on the doorstep of taking the lead. Rowdy Raiders have not led tonight, trying to change that right here. Settle can't collect it. Sicilin pokes it away on the inside. Sicilin's got it. Sicilin over to Palmer. Palmer couldn't get it to go. Palmer's going to have to wait on it. From behind the net, conducting the offense here. Stalzer shot, no good. And Banis is going to have to play it from back behind the blue line. 23 seconds remaining on the penalty.
Plenty of opportunities there, but they can catch the Georgia Tech in a break right here.
Yes, they can. Stalzer couldn't get it. Back to the inside once more. Collision there with Settle. Settle trying to hold on to it. Puck inside, and it does not go. And again, Georgia Tech, the Jackets will not let MTSU work it, and that will end the power play. So back to an even 5-on-5 affair. Georgia Tech is not allowed a power play goal tonight. This is a team that is very stingy on defense, and they can lock up when they need to, as they just did at that point. Tech will take it back up. Pax to the inside. Oh, it deflected off of a Georgia Tech player, and it will not go. Back in the MTSU defensive zone. Puck in the air. And they're going to give it back over. Near side. Back behind the net. Puck again played along the boards. Oh, and near
Big
score
save.
that time. What a defensive play. And MTSU is going to be able to swat it out for the moment. A big-time collision. And MTSU, again, does what they're supposed to do. But Georgia Tech's got it back on the deflection. Tech shot no good that time from Bauer. And again, another scrum and a stoppage. Wilhelm covered that one. 10:52 remaining. Again, a 4-4 tie still here at Fordyce Center.
Big couple of saves there from Willem. The first one had a good, strong blocker after the low left shot. And then the next one, he was not going to be beat. Glove side, gets the blocker down, and turns away the Georgia Tech shot. And that was a big hit there from Albanese. Another face-off upcoming after the icing.
Another face-off after the icing. Georgia Tech trying to push it into the MTSU defensive zone. And we're going to see MTSU trying to play defensive once again. Georgia Tech, after this power play, has really had the advantage, but we'll see if the Raiders can capitalize here. 2-on-2 chance. And the shot, no good. Fessler is able to just cover it up. Had to use his head and both of his arms. And Georgia Tech is able to avert disaster one more time.
A couple of big breakaway saves from both keepers today. First, Wilhelm in the first couple of minutes. That really changed the momentum of the game. And then Fessler right there. Let's see what that does to the momentum for the rest of the last 10 minutes of this game.
We will certainly see. MTSU, again, struggles in face-offs. They've been better as this puck goes inside and just off of the right side of the net. And that was a prime opportunity for Georgia Tech, and they could not get that one to sink in.
Really good deke there between his legs, has an open shot, just hits the side netting. Wilhelm really gave him no angle to put that one in.
No, he did not. And now another face-off coming up here. And again, it's going to be MTSU lost it, but it might actually work to their benefit to the inside. Sisselin and Settle. Sisselin, shot, and it does not go. So Georgia Tech again denies MTSU, and it's going to be the Jackets taking up the rink now. Puck is given back over. And now it's going to be a one-on-one. Shot inside, and it goes in. The Jackets strike once more. And again, MTSU is stung by a goal that came out of nowhere like a Randy Orton RKO.
You know, I don't really know what to say to that.
It was definitely something that MTSU, you saw they tried to defend that time, but the one-on-one was too much, and I think that Wilhelm almost was caught off guard by that.
No, just a really bad bounce there off of the skate of the the Rowdy Raider. And then breakaway opportunity turned the game on its head.
Yes, it has. And now all of a sudden MTSU is down by a goal once again. They found themselves in this situation earlier tonight, but this one coming late in the third period, and Georgia Tech is right back at it. Wilhelm trying to cover, and he does. And Wilhelm will let this one play out. And again, you see how protective these guys are of the goalkeepers. Got to watch out for your fellow teammate, one of your leaders. And both teams have done that tonight. Shows the spirit, camaraderie, and how important it is to have teammates here in hockey. And here comes the face-off. It will be won by Georgia Tech, and the Jackets again with it. Stalzer trying to give it over, shot at net, and Wilhelm with a nice pad save. But again, Georgia Tech right back at it, and Wilhelm is able to put it away. Settle gets it, and now MTSU is going to try to push it up the rink. And it's going to be Settle, Robert Settle. 3-on-2 for the moment. Palmer, MTSU pushing it into the zone, and it just gets saved by the glove of Fessler. And you can see Stalls are a little frustrated, wishing that one had gone in, and can't blame him because it looked like that was a good opportunity. And right now, Zachary, for MTSU, time is not your friend. Got to play with a sense of urgency.
There's still plenty of time left, 9 minutes to go in the game. Good shot there. Stalzer was in the right position, tried to redirect it into the net, but good job there by Fessler to grabbing it before the opportunity from Stalzer.
Fessler redirected. Oh, almost sunk it in behind that time was Settle. Settle already has a golden night. Lyndon Palmer will give it back up towards the blue line, and they will send it over towards Settle and Banis. Puck will be taken back from behind the blue line. And that'll be icing, I believe. Yes, it will. So icing will be called. Georgia Tech just trying to prevent MTSU from getting the goal. But if you are Georgia Tech, Zachary, you don't want to play too conservatively. You don't want to take your foot off the gas because that's when you can get burned.
No, yes, 100%. But you really have to do as guiding you into this position, which is really play really sound defense the last 2 periods. So look for them to maybe to slow down the pace just a little because the goals from MTSU have come in the open ice.
Yes, they have. A diving attempt that time by Georgia Tech to take that puck back. Here comes Settle. Settle in a 2-on-2 with Wrench. Wrench will take it. He'll shoot it, and he will not get it. But it's going to be a shot at net again, and another glove save by Fessler, who has been a thorn in the side of the Rowdy Raiders offense. And substitutions now, new lines in for both teams. Got to say, Fessler's goaltending has been exceptional here in the late going. Kitzmiller going to be doing the face-off honors, and he almost got the goal right off the face-off for MT. But the Georgia Tech will clear it and take it back. Jackets will take it from center ice. Puck will be given up to Lyndon Palmer, and he will cover that one up. And it will be another face-off from inside the zone. Under 8 minutes remaining now here in the third period at Ford Ice Center. What a game it has been thus far. A season-opening match for the ages for MTSU, but it will be all the more memorable if they can come out with a win trying to do just that here. Palmer's going to try to send it away, but Georgia Tech's defense, again, right on that, and Wilhelm has to cover it. And you do wonder if MTSU could win some of these face-offs. That would help, because right now they're getting a lot of pressure applied to them, Zachary.
Definitely. Wilhelm's having to do a whole lot of work right now. 42 shots, 37 saves for the Rowdy Raider goalie.
Tie up that time by Georgia Tech, and they will come away with a puck as a result. Looking to the inside was Bauer. Bauer still chasing after it. And this puck will be poked away, given back. MTSU with it once more. And we'll see what the Rowdy Raiders can do with it. Nice pass to Palmer, but he can't hold it. And Georgia Tech will hold on to it. False swipe. Palmer has an opportunity to tie up with Stalzer, but Georgia Tech again gets the turnover, and the Jackets take it back. Oh, big-time collision as Stalzer, who's taken a few big hits tonight, gets right in on there, but look at the passion. And now it's going to be Settle. Settle in a 3-on-1. He thinks there was a penalty. None is called. And puck will be given over. Nice swipe by Palmer. And here comes Palmer in a 1-on-2. Palmer, he's got great escapability. Palmer inside and does not get it to go. Palmer gives it up towards the blue line. Finds Banis. Banis looking. Taylor wasn't looking for it. Now shoots, and it is not going to go. Georgia Tech's defense right on that one. Given back over, and MTSU has to regroup. 2 minutes remaining here in the third period at Ford Ice Center. 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 Icing's going to be, nope. Yes, it will be. Yes, icing is called on that one. 6:24 remaining now in the third period.
Good job there by Palmer for skating around the defense, shooting for the rebound, going behind the net, and really putting Georgia Tech back on their heels.
Jackets are definitely on their heels right now. MTSU has had the advantage in terms of getting into the defensive zone and applying pressure, trying to do that to Fessler and company right now. Taylor with it. Taylor, pass is deflected, and again, Georgia Tech takes it back. 2-on-1, but it's going to be too much for Georgia Tech. Banis will take it back. Banis to Taylor. Finds Sicilin. Oh, a bad pass. Shot is going to be up, deflected, and Tech is going to take it back from center ice. Could have been a disaster for the Rowdy Raiders. Instead, not going to happen this time. Oh, what a bounce pass off the wall. Shot, and it is, oh, what a nice defensive play. What a defensive play that time by Taylor. He was the only thing standing between MTSU and a 2-goal deficit. Rowdy Raiders trying to take advantage of this, but again, Tech's stingy and stinging defense will not allow them to get what they want. Tech is very much building a wall around the net right now. And for MTSU, it's been as solid as the Great Wall of China. Just haven't had a lot of success really getting past it. And they have been able to get shots at goal, but haven't been able to get it in the net thus far in the third period, excluding the Lyndon Palmer goal early on. This one will be given back to Fessler, and he will send it towards Tech.
5 minutes to go. MTSU really needs to start pressing right now, and that's going to be a tripping.
That is going to be a tripping. And still on the ground for Georgia Tech, and that was a tough shot. That was Min Kim. And Kim slow to get up here, and he is still down. Always one of the tougher realities of hockey is that injuries can and will happen. And we will wait to see what takes place here with Min Kim, but hopefully he'll be able to get up here and overcome difficulties he's currently facing.
We're going to go to their camera. You guys, camera 4.
Kim took a pretty tough shot there, and we will await to see if he can get up here in just a moment.
Sit down. Yeah, sorry.
Let me know when.
And we will continue to await Min Kim, and we'll, again, keep our thoughts with him.
2, 1.
And as for the third period, it's been a very interesting one, Zachary. We've seen a lot of back and forth. Both teams have scored a goal, but somehow, some way, the Jackets continue to hold the advantage.
No, definitely. And the Jackets' goal came from the miscue from the MTSU defensive men.
Yes.
So that is just something that they really need to fix. Again, they've only had 2 scrimmages coming tonight. They haven't had much practice. They haven't seen really anybody else but themselves. So a lot of these mistakes are going to be fixed as the season goes along. But MTSU has looked really good for their first game of the year, and this is something that they can really build on. And there's still plenty of time left in this game. They can escape with a point and possibly 2 points. Go up and do a good job.
Well said, well said. And I think you really lined it out here. We've got time left. There's still plenty of an opportunity for MTSU to come back and get this 5-5 game in a tie. But even if that doesn't happen, MTSU has had a sensational game in terms of getting pucks in the net, playing efficient defense, and really making a statement as to who they are going to be in this CHS season. Going to be a team to watch and an absolute contender. And we continue
Kim was helped off the ice.
And there we go. So there was confirmation Kim has been helped off the ice. And, of course, our thoughts are going to be with him. And hopefully he'll be able to make a recovery from whatever has been ailing him. But you can see that was a pretty tough shot. And, again, injuries can and will happen in collegiate hockey. And we will see how that situation develops. But definitely our thoughts will be with him.
100%.
Play will – yes. Play will be resuming here shortly as the players will be making, as you can see behind us, making their way back onto the court. But before we resume, Zachary, I got to ask, what do you think is going to be the most important thing that MTSU needs to make a push here in these final 5 minutes and get that goal?
Well, they need to open up the game a lot more. Again, when the game has been open and it's been end-to-end action, that is really when MTSU has flourished, especially the last goal came from Palmer really doing a good job of deking down the ice. So, and now they're down a man, so they have to really kill this. They have to do a good job of killing this on off and give themselves even a shot.
Absolutely, a 5-minute major, and that is going to be a tough spot for MTSU. If they can't get a goal here, their game will be over. Georgia Tech with all the opportunity, and they're going to score. Yes, they did score. Hesitation for a moment, but Georgia Tech gets the strike, and the Jackets now make it a 6-4 game off of the power play. And all of a sudden, MTSU found themselves in dire straits, as I believe that was Shakula for the Jackets. And MTSU and Fordyce Center has gone silent. Tough break for the Rowdy Raiders, but again, the power play and the mistakes on defense have really been a problem for them tonight, and it continues to be.
But here's a delayed penalty right here.
And that will be a delayed penalty, so hold on now. And
it's going to be slashing.
Yeah, slashing. So power play coming up for MTSU. Or not a power play, excuse me. 4-on-4 opportunity, as MTSU still has a player in the box at the moment. But this will even the odds a little bit and maybe give them an opportunity to at least potentially make it a 6-5 game. We'll see if the Rowdy Raiders can come up with something.
The official call there was tripping.
Tripping was the official call, so it'll be Settle with the face-off. Settle pushing back. Jackets with it once again. And here comes Georgia Tech pushing it up the court. Looking to the inside up against Wilhelm. Shot. And it is going to go in. And Georgia Tech, in just a matter of moments, has turned this one completely away. 7-4 Georgia Tech. It was Bonner who got the shot inside. And MTSU and this power play has really stunned their game.
No, 100%. The breakout pass there, it was really just a one-on-one. Georgia Tech player wins it and buries it.
And a cold rink has just become even colder for MTSU, trying to rally here in the final 4 minutes to get something working, but Georgia Tech has completely taken things over. Jackets to the inside once more, as it's going to be Weitzel giving it back up. Tech will take it back from the top. And a scrum for the puck once more. Rather gives it back over down the boards. And the Jackets continue to play it from the defensive zone. Still in a 4-on-4 situation. Oh, puck almost gets a bad bounce for Wilhelm. MTSU will control the puck for now. Pass is going to be given up. Tech shot on goal. Wilhelm continues to defend and keeps that one out of the net. Wilhelm not quitting. Even though their odds are still slim, MTSU could still maybe get a chance with something miraculous here.
They could, but they really need to do something soon.
Well said. They have to do something here in a very quick amount of time, as that will be an icing call. Again, 4-on-4 situation. If you're just joining us here at the Ice Castle, the Fordyce Center, MTSU and Georgia Tech in the midst of a 7-4 game, but it wasn't like that just a few moments ago. This Georgia Tech power play on the 5-minute major has changed the entire dynamic of this game. And MTSU went from a 1-goal deficit to a 3-goal deficit in a matter of minutes. Tech going to take it back up now. Looking to the inside. Jackets will play it from the zone. And again, it's going to go in. And they have blown this one open with it's Pierce Seabrook. And Pierce Seabrook has made it an 8-4 game.
Seabrook right there really did a good job getting into the slot and burying it in the upper right corner.
And much like the Buffalo Bills did last night, Georgia Tech has blown this game open in the final minutes to really seal themselves a victory, as it appears the Rowdy Raiders will fall. MTSU going to try to come up with something here. Still in a 4-on-4 situation, but Georgia Tech continues to attack, and that puck will be saved by Wilhelm. 2:33 remaining, and while we've got a stoppage, Zachary, talking about the CHS and how this affects both teams. Again, Georgia Tech finishing 4th last year, MTSU 6th. How is this going to affect the season as time progresses?
I mean, this is just really the first game. You really saw that that MTSU in the very first few minutes, first 45, 55 minutes, did a good job of competing, and then the game just really got away with them as they were trying to press, but there's still plenty of season left. Again, the second, third time these these players have played against other ones other than themselves. So
Wilhelm covers that shut up from Weitzel, and it will be MTSU getting another face-off opportunity. Georgia Tech has now had 51 shots on goal. MTSU has had 40, and I think, like we said, when we come back to this one, it'll be the penalties, and more penalties that have really changed and turned the tide of this one. And MTSU going to take it back up as Rathert's going to push it towards the back. Got to love the fight that you're seeing from Rather right now. Even in long odds, he continues to fight for the Rowdy Raiders. Inside of 2 minutes to go here in the final period. Albanese looking back over. And it's going to be a give back up to Albanese, who's had some nice plays tonight on defense, as have a lot of these Rowdy Raiders. Puck's given back up along the board, and it's going to be Robert Settle, who had a goal early in the first period. Settle will take it back over. Hesitates. Settle goes over the middle, and Georgia Tech again plays it nicely. That wall right around the net continues to pay dividends for the Jackets.
Yeah, really in the first few periods, MTSU had a really good net presence, and then that has really diminished as here comes a breakaway.
Breakaway chance potentially for Georgia Tech, and hold on, we've got a call.
Delayed offsides.
Delayed offsides, yes. So we will keep it going with MTSU. Settle inside. And MTSU going to take it back from the boards for the moment. Tech will send it back. And that should result in Georgia Tech taking it over. So I think Settle was maybe thinking about playing for the offsides, but the puck didn't quite go as far as he wanted. And now Tech going to take it over. That puck will go up and over the scorekeeper's table and fall out of bounds. 28.7 seconds remaining here in the final period between MTSU and Georgia Tech. But, Zachary, like you've mentioned, Rowdy Raiders, even though they may suffer defeat today, they've got a lot to be proud of.
But they really do. They showed a lot of fight. I think they're not really in that game shape yet. They're at that mid-season game shape. And the depth of Georgia Tech is really what was killer today. As the game went on, the more and more the depth showed. As 11 seconds to go, so.
Well said. Georgia Tech's depth is really on another level, so to speak, when it comes to who they're able to get out there. And the endurance, and having already played against UAH last weekend, Georgia Tech is definitely in a position to make a statement in the CHS in the future part of the season. Tech will move to 3-0 following this game. Big-time collision there late. And this puck will be given up, and that'll do it. From the Ice Castle, the Fordyce Center, it's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets coming into Antioch, and MTSU will suffer an 0-1 record as a result of this game. Georgia Tech, meanwhile, moves to 3-0 and remains unbeaten here in the CHS. A wild game to say the least, and the biggest story, of course, will be MTSU's penalties that allowed Georgia Tech to get a lot of opportunities in a 4-4 game. Quickly it became an 8-4 game with 4 unanswered late Georgia Tech goals. But it certainly was a game that we will not soon forget, and what a great way to open up the MTSU Hockey MTN Sports partnership era.
Definitely, it was really hard fought. 55 minutes of a really close game, and then the 5-minute major just really turned the game around. MTSU just really wasn't able to fight off that penalty that they were in.
Well said, and like you mentioned, the box score is not going to reflect this game at all in terms of how it was playing out because MTSU was right there with Georgia Tech for a majority of the contest, but even still, the sting of defeat will resonate for the Rowdy Raiders. However, they don't have long to sit on it. Got a game coming up against this very same Georgia Tech team tomorrow, Zachary, so only so long to hang your heads low, but still a lot to be proud of.
100%. Again, they did a lot of good things. The only thing is, in the second period, that's when all of the momentum shifted because there was just penalty after penalty after penalty. And at the end of the day, you can only fend off so many penalties and kill so many penalties. So at the end, you saw it. They just looked exhausted. Not in game shape just quite yet, but long season, plenty of time left to recover. Again, they're going to be just fine.
Well said, well said. I think that we saw a lot of the grit and determination that the Rowdy Raiders are capable of as this season progresses forward. They've got a lot of potential, some things to clean up, especially on defense, but MTSU still has an incredible amount of talent, and I think we're going to see more and more of that play out as we move forward in the season. Got to say, cannot wait to see that matchup again tomorrow. MTSU is going to be out for revenge. They want to prove that they've got what it takes to contend.
No, 100%. And that's going to be something to see. How do they respond to a night like tonight? A veteran team takes the lessons that they learned from tonight and they really turn it around and implement those. And that is how you go from being the 6th seed up to the 2nd to the 3rd and really competing in that tournament at the end of the year. So, again, plenty of time. They're going to be just fine, but they really do need to really get in on their conditioning.
Well said, well said. Well, I guess that'll do it here for tonight. Thank you all again so much for tuning in here live on MTN Sports YouTube channel. It's been an incredible night, and it's going to be an incredible season for MTSU and Georgia Tech. For Zachary Lone, I'm Dylan Simmons. This has been MTN Sports YouTube presenting MTSU Hockey, and we will see you all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow.